Welcome back to another week of our jam session. Here's a fun fact about me. I have played a lot of different instruments. Piano, saxophone, clarinet, trumpet, tenor saxophone, soprano clarinet, drums. So what would you guys think if I got up here and just rocked out a solo? You probably would think, well, Kyla, don't quit your day job. You might think different if I was playing in an actual band. I think I would sound a lot better then, because jam sessions tend to go a lot better when there are other people involved. Everything is better with a little bit of cooperation. Cooperation is working together to do more than you can do alone. I want to see how well you can cooperate to guess some different musical instruments. So whether you're at church or at home, you are going to divide into two teams. We'll take turns between those two teams. I'm going to play a clip of an instrument and you'll see 4 different choices on the screen. You might have a guess of what you think the answer could be, but before you hold up your answer, you can cooperate with your team to see what everyone else thinks and make a decision together. So, take your second now, divide into your teams, and let's get to the first one. So, Team 1, you are up first. Which instrument is this? So that instrument was either 1, a bass flute, 2, a bassoon, 3, an oboe, or 4, a contrabass clarinet. You might already have a guess, but take a second to see what the rest of your team thinks. Okay, what do you think? Hold up the number of fingers of what instrument you think it is. The correct answer is number 4, a contrabass clarinet. Okay, Team 2, this one's to you. Is this 1, a viola, 2, an alphorn, 3, a ukulele, or 4, a didgeridoo? What does your team think? Ready for a final answer? Hold up those fingers. That was an alphorn. So back to Team 1. What do you think about this one? Is it 1, turntables, 2, a keyboard, 3, a glockenspiel, or 4, a table? Go ahead, cooperate with your team to come up with an answer. This one is the glockenspiel. Okay, here we go, Team 2. Is this one 1, a timpani, 2, a banjo, 3, a cello, or 4, the mandolin? Teammates, help each other out. Hold up how many fingers? What is that one? That was a mandolin. Team 1, this is your last round. Is this the ophicleide, 2, the kazoo, 3, the flugelhorn, or 4, the piccolo? Teammates? That was number 1, an ophicleide. I have never heard of that one before. Okay, very last one for Team 2. Is this 1, a tuba, 2, the castanets, 3, a cowbell, or 4, a marimba? This last one is the castanets. Great job working together, everyone. It's kind of amazing how many instruments there are in the world. I wish I could hear a jam session with all of them. How about you? Now, everyone, let's get up on our feet. Let's keep the music going as we worship God together.
My God is powerful. He stands invincible. I will hold on to him. I will hold on to him. Through God, I will overcome. He's the rock that will never move. I will hold on to him. I will hold on to him. His power moves the earth and sky, takes me to the highest heights. My God is powerful. His power will forgive and heal, crushes darkness, drives out fear. My God is powerful. My God is powerful. He stands invincible. I will hold on to him. I will hold on to him. Through God, I will overcome. He's the rock that will never move. I will hold on to him. I will hold on to him. His power moves the earth and sky, takes me to the highest heights. My God is powerful. His power will forgive and heal, crushes darkness, drives out fear. My God is powerful. My God is powerful. He stands invincible. I will hold on to him. I will hold on to him. Through God, I will overcome. He's the rock that will never move. I will hold on to him. I will hold on to him. My God is powerful. He stands invincible. I will hold on to him. I will hold on to him. Through God, I will overcome. He's the rock that will never move. I will hold on to him. I will hold on to him.
I believe Jesus is helping me. I can do the things that he does. I can love like Jesus. I believe his light can shine through me. I can do the things that he does. I can love like Jesus. I wanna be a good friend, good friend, a good friend. Oh, I wanna be a good friend, just like Jesus. With his help, I will forgive, I will forgive, I will forgive. Oh, with his help, I will forgive, just like Jesus. I believe Jesus is helping me. I can do the things that he does.
I can love like Jesus.
I believe his light can shine through me. I can do the things that he does. I can love like Jesus. I wanna be a good friend, a good friend, a good friend. Oh, I wanna be a good friend.
Imagine what it would be like if you lived in Judea 2,000 years ago. If you got sick, there were very few doctors. If you couldn't walk or see or hear, there was no one you could turn to for help. But all of that changed when Jesus came. Jesus began to travel and teach and heal people. Suddenly, there was hope. People wanted to be near Jesus. They wanted to hear what Jesus had to say. Some people hoped that Jesus might heal them too. Now, during this time, there was a man in the town of Capernaum who couldn't walk. He and his friends must have heard the stories about Jesus and how he was healing all of these sick people. The man must have dreamt about possibly getting to see Jesus. But at the same time, he probably tried not to get his hopes up. I mean, it seemed like everyone wanted to see Jesus, whether they believed he was the Son of God or not. Crowds would gather just to hear from Jesus and see what he would do next. Sure enough, when Jesus came to Capernaum, he was teaching in a house, and the place was packed with people. There were religious leaders, teachers, poor people, and rich people all crammed into the house and pouring out of it. The man's 4 friends really wanted to get him to Jesus. They picked up a mat to carry him, but then they saw the crowd. Still, these men did not give up. They came up with a plan together. They carried their friend onto the roof of the house. Listen to what these men did next. They lowered the man on his mat through the opening in the roof tiles. They lowered him into the middle of the crowd, right in front of Jesus. All of a sudden, the man was lying right there in front of Jesus. Jesus saw what the 4 men had done for their friend. He saw how much faith they had to believe that he had the power to make their friend walk. Listen to what happened next. When Jesus saw that they had faith, he spoke to the man. He said, "Friend, your sins are forgiven." Whoa! Well, isn't that interesting? Jesus forgave the man for all the wrong he had done. The Pharisees and the teachers who were listening weren't very impressed by that. They didn't like that Jesus said anything about the man's sins. They thought, who can forgive sins but God alone? They didn't believe that Jesus was the Son of God. Of course, Jesus knew exactly what the Pharisees and teachers were thinking. He told them, "Why are you thinking these things in your hearts? Is it easier to say, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or to say, 'Get up and walk'? But I want you to know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins." Jesus had power from God to meet the man's greatest need by forgiving his sins. But that wasn't something the religious leaders could see. So Jesus gave them something they could see. He turned to the man and said, "I tell you, get up, take your mat, and go home." Sure enough, the man got up. He could walk. He went home praising God the whole way. Through the power of God and the help of a few friends, that man's life was changed forever. And not only that, Jesus had shown everyone that he really is the Son of God. It's pretty cool how the men did whatever it took to get their friend to Jesus. They knew that their friend had a need, and they believed that Jesus had the power to heal him. So they worked together and did something to help. We can do the same thing that those men did. We can work together to help someone in need. Say that with me. Work together to help someone in need. There are people who need help all around us, in our homes, our schools, from everywhere here in Mooseman, even right here at church, or places all over the world. Sometimes those needs seem way too big for us to tackle alone, but we don't have to do it alone. God created us to work together. Work together to help someone in need. Say that again. Work together to help someone in need. In our lesson, Jesus knew that the man wanted to walk, but Jesus also knew that the man had a different kind of need, It's the same need that all of us have. The man needed to be forgiven of his sins, the wrong things he had done. He got the miraculous healing he was looking for. Plus, Jesus forgave him completely of everything he had done wrong. You and I can have the same forgiveness because of what Jesus did on the cross. God can help us notice when the people around us are going through something tough or when there's something that they need. Not only that, but God can help us see what we can do to help. So whether it's a physical need or helping people to feel God's love, work together to help someone in need. Let's keep talking about that in small group. Have a great week.